Before you scroll away, pause for just a moment. There's a reason you are here right now. Something inside you needed stillness, reassurance, or clarity, even if you couldn't fully explain it. In a world that constantly demands your attention, this is a rare moment where nothing is required from you except presence. Let the noise fade. Let your shoulders relax. Stay with me, because what you are about to hear may be exactly what your mind and heart have been waiting for without realizing it. As I begin this prayer, I invite calm into this moment. I release the rush of the day and the weight that came with it. I acknowledge everything that tried to pull me in different directions, every thought that demanded answers, every emotion that asked for space. Right now, I choose to slow down and breathe deeply, allowing peace to settle where tension once lived. I let go of the pressure to have everything figured out. I release the silent expectations I placed on myself to be stronger, faster, or more certain than I truly feel. I remind myself that it is okay to pause, to rest, and to simply exist without fixing anything. This moment is not about performance, productivity, or proving worth. It is about grounding, clarity, and trust. If anxiety tried to follow me here, I acknowledge it without judgment and allow it to pass. If fear whispered doubts into my thoughts today, I choose not to give it authority over my peace. I remind myself that worry does not protect me, and control does not guarantee safety. Trust is what allows my mind to finally rest. I open my heart to calm guidance. I invite reassurance to replace uncertainty and steadiness to take the place of restlessness. I allow my breathing to slow naturally, signaling to my body that it is safe to relax. I am not behind. I am not failing. I am exactly where I need to be in this moment. I release the need to replay conversations, overanalyze decisions, or anticipate outcomes that have not yet arrived. I remind myself that clarity often comes in stillness, not in force. I do not need to chase answers tonight. I allow them to come when the time is right. As this prayer continues, I give myself permission to feel supported. I am not carrying life alone, even when it feels that way. There is guidance beyond what I can see, working quietly even when progress feels invisible. I trust that what is meant for me will not miss me. If this message is resonating with you, take a second right now to like this video. It helps spread this calm to others who may need it just as much. And comment, "I'm staying," to affirm that you are giving yourself this moment of peace. I continue breathing slowly, releasing tension with every exhale. I choose calm over chaos, trust over fear, and presence over pressure. And as I stay here, I allow this peace to deepen, knowing this is only the beginning. As I remain in this moment, I allow the layers beneath the surface to soften. The thoughts I kept hidden, the emotions I didn't have time to process, the quiet heaviness I carried without words. All of it is welcome here without pressure to resolve it instantly. I give myself permission to feel without needing to explain, justify, or minimize what's real inside me. I acknowledge that some days require more strength than others, and today may have been one of those days. Even so, I honor myself for continuing, for showing up in ways that may not have been visible to anyone else. Resilience is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like endurance, patience, or simply choosing not to give up when things feel uncertain. I release the belief that I must earn rest or peace. I remind myself that calm is not a reward for productivity, but a natural state I'm allowed to return to. I stop measuring my worth by outcomes, timelines, or comparisons. I am enough without proving anything in this moment. If disappointment tried to settle in my heart today, I gently loosen its grip. If expectations were unmet, I allow space for acceptance without self-blame. I remind myself that not everything unfolds on my schedule, but that doesn't mean it's falling apart. Sometimes it's aligning in ways I can't yet see. I let go of the habit of replaying what I should have said or done differently. I choose compassion toward myself instead of criticism. Growth does not come from punishment, but from understanding. I am allowed to learn without being harsh, to evolve without tearing myself down. As my breathing stays slow and steady, I feel my body responding. My shoulders ease, my jaw unclenches, my mind becomes less crowded. I signal to myself that it is safe to relax, safe to pause, safe to stop holding everything together so tightly. I trust that guidance is working quietly in the background, even when I feel unsure. I don't need all the answers right now. I only need enough peace to rest, enough clarity to take the next small step when the time comes. I release the pressure to see the entire path ahead. If there are fears about the future, I acknowledge them without letting them control me. I remind myself that worrying today will not protect me tomorrow. What will help is presence, steadiness, and trust in each unfolding moment. If this prayer is bringing you calm, take a moment to like this video so others can find it too. And comment, "I let go" below, to affirm that you are releasing what no longer needs to be carried tonight. I stay here, grounded and supported. I choose to believe that I am being guided, even through uncertainty. I allow peace to continue settling deeper, knowing that each breath is creating more space for calm, clarity, and quiet strength. As this moment deepens, I turn inward with honesty and gentleness. I notice the places where I've been holding on out of habit rather than need. The thoughts I've been repeating because they feel familiar, even when they no longer serve me. I allow awareness to replace resistance, knowing that noticing is the first step toward release. I acknowledge the weight of responsibility I've been carrying, some of it necessary, some of it assumed. I release the belief that everything depends on me alone. I remind myself that support can exist even when I don't see it clearly, and that asking for help, rest, or clarity does not make me weak. It makes me human. If there are regrets from the past that still echo in my thoughts, I meet them with compassion instead of judgment. I understand now that I did the best I could with what I knew at the time. Growth comes from experience, not perfection. I forgive myself for what I didn't know then, and I honor how far I've come since. I let go of comparison. I stop measuring my journey against someone else's timeline, success, or pace. My path is unfolding in its own way, at its own speed, with lessons meant specifically for me. I don't need to rush what is still forming. As I continue breathing slowly, I notice a quiet steadiness returning. My thoughts no longer feel as sharp or urgent. I allow silence to exist without needing to fill it. In this stillness, I remember that clarity often arrives when I stop forcing it. I trust that even moments of confusion have purpose. Even delays have meaning. Even uncertainty can be a doorway to deeper understanding. I don't need everything to make sense right now. I only need to remain open and grounded. If emotions rise unexpectedly, I let them pass through without suppression or overwhelm. I don't cling to them, and I don't push them away. I allow them to move naturally, knowing they are temporary visitors, not permanent truths. I release the need to control outcomes. I remind myself that life is not asking me to manage every detail, only to stay present and responsive. I trust that when action is required, I will recognize it. Until then, rest is allowed. If this prayer is helping you feel lighter, take a moment to like this video. Your support helps this message reach others who are quietly carrying more than they let on. And comment "I trust" to affirm that you are choosing faith over fear tonight. I remain here, calm and centered. I choose patience over pressure and understanding over self-criticism. With every breath, I feel more aligned, more grounded, and more at peace, ready to continue gently into what comes next. As the quiet settles more deeply, I allow this moment to become a place of restoration. I stop bracing myself for what might go wrong, and instead soften into what is happening right now. I remind myself that peace is not something I have to chase, but something I can return to whenever I choose to slow down and listen inward. I acknowledge the tiredness that may be living beneath the surface, not just physical, but emotional and mental as well. The kind of tiredness that comes from holding it together, from staying strong for too long without pause. I allow that fatigue to be seen without shame, knowing that rest is not a sign of failure, but a necessary act of care. I release the urge to stay alert when there is no immediate danger. I let my nervous system unwind. I send a signal of safety to my body, allowing muscles to relax and thoughts to quiet. I am allowed to feel safe in stillness. If today brought moments of frustration or disappointment, I loosen their hold now. I don't need to relive them. I don't need to resolve them tonight. I trust that time, clarity, and patience will meet me when they are needed most. I remind myself that healing does not always feel dramatic or visible. Sometimes it feels like subtle shifts, like breathing a little easier or thinking a little less harshly about myself. These small changes matter. They are signs of alignment returning. I let go of self-doubt that crept in quietly. I release the question of whether I'm doing enough or becoming enough. I choose to believe that growth is happening even when it feels slow, and that consistency matters more than intensity. As I stay present, I feel steadiness replacing restlessness. I allow myself to be supported by this calm, to rest inside it without rushing away. There is nothing I need to prove in this moment. If you're feeling this sense of calm too, take a second to like this video. Your engagement helps spread this space of peace to others who may need it right now. And comment "I rest" as a simple declaration that you are choosing ease over effort tonight. I remain grounded, trusting that I am being held through this pause. I allow restoration to continue, knowing that rest prepares me for clarity, strength, and confidence when I move forward again. As this moment gently comes to a close, I allow myself to fully arrive at rest. I no longer resist the quiet or feel the need to stay alert. I trust this stillness. I let it wrap around me like reassurance, reminding me that I don't have to carry everything into the next moment of my life. I reflect on the day without judgment. What went well, what felt heavy, what didn't unfold as planned. I see it all clearly, then I let it go. I understand now that every day is incomplete in some way, and that does not make it a failure. It makes it human. I release the expectation that I must always be progressing visibly. Some seasons are meant for action, others for grounding and renewal. Tonight is for renewal. Tonight is for restoring balance where it was stretched thin. I allow myself to receive that without guilt. If there are unanswered questions lingering in my mind, I set them down gently. I don't need resolution right now. I trust that clarity will come when I am ready to receive it. I remind myself that not knowing is not a weakness, but a space where growth often begins. I let go of emotional weight that doesn't belong in this moment. I release tension from my body, heaviness from my chest, and mental noise from my thoughts. I feel lighter as I breathe, more settled with every exhale. I trust that tomorrow will meet me with what I need. I don't need to rehearse it, control it, or fear it. I have done enough for today. I allow myself to rest, knowing that I am supported even when I am still. If this prayer brought you a sense of peace, take a moment now to like this video. It helps this message reach others who may be searching for calm in the middle of their own noise. And comment "I release" to affirm that you are